Yes.
Oh, all right. Speaking of...
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time.
What you failed to mention news. Jeff Oskey.
Jeff.
That's a wide tie, Jeff.
Thanks. J.O. is here.
I'm here.
When
How's
are you
it
going,
going, everybody?
Hi, good to see you.
For those of you new to the show, I'm Jeff Oskey. I'm from the Failed to Mention News Desk.
Yes.
We give you a lot of news each week, but a lot of times we fail to mention a thing here or there. So that's what I'm here to do, is give you the things.
What you failed to mention news. Jeff Oskey.
The folks at Heinz Ketchup are brokering negotiations between Wiener and Bun companies to begin selling their products in packages containing equal amounts. What you failed to mention, I've recently started negotiation for the Trojan people to start selling boxes of condoms equal to the amount of women who want to sleep with me. It's just an empty box. What you also failed to mention, I don't know about you, Willie, this isn't a problem with the hot dogs and buns coming in opposite or different amounts.
Sure.
If you buy them 80 at a time like I do.
It's the greatest common denominator, my friend.
That's right. Most Americans believe in aliens. What you failed to mention, most Americans like The Masked Singer, so...
Yeah.
Hey, I lost my mind.
Right. That's right.
Earlier this week, we learned that trout can become addicted to meth. What you failed to mention, authorities were alerted to the issue after catching a trout trying to pawn a circular saw.
That's perfect.
A circular.
That is perfect. You get an image of a fish having once used the circular saw. Excellent.
No, it still works. No, plug it in. Plug it in.
Plug it in.
Yeah.
That ain't battery operated.
Yeah.
It's underwater.
A Virginia fisherman recently caught a 3-pound 9-ounce goldfish in a creek. What you failed to mention, I recently found 3-pound 9 ounces of goldfish crackers in my child's car seat.
They like the goldfish crackers.
They love them.
A lot of crumbs.
Earlier today, Chick, you talked about doing a Mr. Obvious where the caller calls in about finding a lot for sale.
Yes, and there's nothing there.
What you failed to mention, you've already done that. It's called Bargain Hunter, and it's on a Best of Bob and Tom album.
Yeah. Apparently so. That one slipped my mind. Oh, well. What are you going to do? There's been a lot of them, people. A lot of years.
35 years or so,
A lot of years, a lot of bits. Okay.
There's a woman who named her children Metallica, Slayer, and Pantera.
Yep.
What you failed to mention, I wish I would have named my son Pantera just so once a week I could go, hey, your old man's getting hungry. Hey, Pantera, head on down to the Panera.
Hey, Pantera,
Put a lot into that.
go to the Panera.
You had a lot of energy on that one.
And then it would eventually, I think, just be short to Pantera, Panera.
I tried.
Not since Uma Oprah have we heard.
I don't think we gave him enough praise for the way he sold that.
Yeah, he really
I
did.
sold the hell out of it.
Rose out of
and
his
it still
chair.
stunk.
Yeah.
Like a poem.
All right.
The world's largest sandcastle was constructed in Denmark this past week. It took 30 people working around the clock for 2 weeks to build the impressive structure. What you failed to mention, it only took 7 beach bullies 3 minutes to stamp it flat.
What you failed to mention news. Jeff Oskey.
We have to start a reality show called Beach Bullies.
Hey, nice bucket, loser.
Beach bully, give me a chance or something.
A legislator in Wisconsin has put forth a bill to make Colby the official state cheese. This is not the first time the bill has come before the House, but has always lacked the votes needed to pass. They feel their state should be known for their many cheeses and not be defined by just one. Sure. What you failed to mention, I'm not surprised in today's climate. They were probably all worried about coming off as lactose intolerant. Nope. Okay.
That's not bad, though.
I feel like all the pieces are there.
Yeah.
I don't think the words are in the right order.
It was a bit meaty.
Yeah. A little clunky.
How about this one? We learned that genes predict when you're going to lose your virginity. What you failed to mention, if they're Bugle Boy genes, you never will.
Bugle Boy.
Bugle Boy. Oh, for those of you over 40.
Exactly.
Finally, 2 Florida fishermen had quite a scare when one of their fishing poles was struck by lightning. What you failed to mention, The lightning strike properly charged up their boat's flux capacitor, and the men are now fishing in 1985.
Time out.
Oh, wait.
What happened? What you failed to mention news. Jeff Oscar.
I'm done, baby!
Thank you, Jeff. Very nice.
That was beautiful, man.
Very nice.